What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video, yeah, that's right, boys, we got, let's say, the newest bike out, the 2022 Hayabusa, and we've made some changes to it, boys. Yeah, that's right, some big changes. Boom! What do we have here? That is a motor from HTP Performance. Yeah, that's right, guys. We have one of the very first fully built Hayabusa motors for my very own 2022 Hayabusa. I had it in the wraps for a while, kept it a secret from you guys. We pulled the motor and, well, you hadn't seen it on the channel. You knew it's been missing for a while. You should have known something good was going on. Anyways, as far as tuning goes, look what we got, boys. Yeah, that's right, Motec standalone ECU. Let's get into this video. We're gonna have some fun today. Alright, guys, look at what we got. We couldn't get into the factory ECU, and I couldn't wait any longer. Motec M130 HTP plug-and-play conversion kit. So we're going to take our factory wiring harness, which you see is here, and then we're going to plug it in here, and then we're going to come back out this side with these plug-ins, these connectors, and then we're going to put the Motec M130 in the trunk of this new Hayabusa. The Hayabusa engine, 4mm overbore, bigger pistons, upgraded rods, heads, cams, port and polish head, you name it, we got it. 14.5-to-1 compression. This thing should be a straight killer on motor. The ultimate street bike. Have we just built it? Are we about to build it? I hope so, guys. This thing should be pretty sick in its form. Let's get the motor installed in this thing. Here we go. Oh yeah, the time is here, boys. The 2022 Busa motor. She's going inside. Let's take a peek inside. Let's take a, ooh. Oh, she getting close now, boys. It's about that time. Look at Dazzling Drew. Ooh, he's so strong. Let's take a look at what Shane has got. Shane is the parts guy. You guys talk to him on the phone a lot. Hit him up, moremafia.com. The phone number's on there. You can talk to Shane directly. Shane just brought out Magic Mike's new helmet, a Scorpion helmet. Look at the paint job on this thing. Super sick design. And Mike just got the new Cena 10C Pro. This has a camera built into it, so super cool. Not only that, it has a microphone, earpiece, everything inside the helmet. He can actually talk back and forth to his buddies with other Cenas, link it to his cell phone if he gets a phone call, anything like that. He's struggling over there. But anyways, he can do all that stuff with that thing, walkie-talkie back and forth, whatever. You know what a Cena does. Check them out. Hit Shane up if you guys want one of these things. We keep them in stock. We got the helmets in stock. This helmet here, Snell approved, only $165. Super good deal. Hit up Shane. 864-244-5447. Mike Jones. Anyways, back to the action. Look, she's pretty much in there.
Yeah, sure, she's almost there.
Easy for you to say.
Drew did this thing like it was nothing, basically.
Nice. Pick up the front of the head.
Ooh, look at Drew. He's so strong. Ooh. Ooh.
Now where it goes.
We're getting close, boys. We're getting close. We should have this thing in here in a jiffy. Few more projects going on the other side of the shop. Dazzling Drew doing basically a twin to mine. This one here is 2022 Busa. What exhaust he got? Alien head?
Yeah.
Alien head exhaust, DME swing arm. This bike is going to be stretched about 4 inches over stock. Gonna look super, super good. We'll have it buttoned up shortly. 2021 GSX-R 1000. He actually got the swing arm just like the one that came off on my bike. This is a gonna be 62.5 inches. So that's gonna be about 6 or 7 inches over stock. And then you can see he just finished up the work on a Gen 1, I don't know, let's see, 02 model Busa maybe? Just did new chain and sprockets on it. Got it all buttoned up and ready to go. Tucker, he working on one of his hot rods right here. This is Tucker Speed, the Bull 125. And then BJ has got an airbox project going on over here. I'm gonna show you a little bit about that. It's where we take the airbox of a 2017 and up GSX-R 1000. We actually cut them open. This is what is inside the airbox. He's gonna kind of show you here how it looked originally. So you can see this big hump, and then you can see as the air comes in here, this is air right here, comes in, boom, first thing it does is hit that. So we're cutting all that out. We're gonna open the airbox up, make it much larger in physical size, and then we are going to fill this hole back in with carbon fiber and make the airbox larger. We do have to do some tweaking on the ECU, the tuning, to make that thing, I guess you would say, fittable for the tune. You can see here, this is some of the carbon material here that we use. This is real carbon fiber. He will shape that, form fit it, and then epoxy it back into the airbox. You can do that service with us. You just mail us your ECU. You can mail us your ECU, but you send the airbox and the ECU with it, and then we will epoxy all this back in and adjust everything to accommodate your bike. 250 bucks for the airbox mod. Hit us up, moremafia.com. We'll get you fixed up. Take a look at what Magic Mike is doing here. He has got basically a little saw blade, and he is cutting the front lip of the drain plug off. So from the factory, the drain plug has a little lip slash guard that comes down to protect. Here's a GSX-R right here we can show you. It protects the drain plug, okay? So if something was to hit, it keeps the drain plug from ripping out. Pretty good idea, right? Yeah, well, we're cutting mine off. And I can see, or you can see that I have a special drain plug in my bike that is a Allen wrench. I don't know if we can try to show you this. Right here, that is a Allen wrench style drain plug. It replaces the factory drain plug, and that makes the bike be, in my opinion, that much safer, and you have a little bit more ground clearance for a lowered bike like this. This is a pretty good modification to do. Removing this factory drain plug, like I said, gives you another ½ inch of ground clearance, and you don't run the risk of busting your oil pan nowhere near as easy. I have this done on all my GSX-Rs, and of course, as you can see, we're doing it on the Busa now. Makes a huge difference. In my opinion, this is a must-do modification, and it's not that expensive. The drain plug itself, we sell those here. Not that expensive. Don't hold me to this. 20-30 bucks for the drain plug. Not a lot. And then you got the labor to cut it off here and file it all down, make it nice and slick. He's almost got it broke through. Boom. And now that is gone. We're gonna file that up, clean that up, but look how much nice and neater that looks. Now the lowest part is gonna be our exhaust, not our drain plug bolt. All right, guys, the busa motor is in there. Magic Mike had to go dyno. People ask me all the time, what kind of oil do I run for everyday street use? And that's gonna be this VP Racing mineral oil. And I also run this synthetic too, but right now we're running mineral oil because we're gonna be breaking in this brand new engine. And I know that I'm gonna be changing the oil soon. Like, we're gonna do a couple dyno pulls, maybe a little street ride, and then we're gonna tear it down and change the oil. Being this brand new motor, we're just more or less breaking everything in. The oil's not gonna stay in there, so we're not gonna opt for synthetic, basically just to save a few bucks. The synthetic oil will last a little longer. In my GSX-R 1000 with the built motor, I do run the VP Racing full synthetic in it. But like I said, for this bike right now, we're going with the mineral oil. Another thing that we use is engine ice. Whether you have stock bike, built bike, street bike, track bike, if you have coolant in it, this right here, hands down the best stuff you can get. Engine ice reduces the engine temperature by up to 25 degrees. So if you got a bike that runs, let's just say it runs 210, 220, you get your ECU Flashed, we turn the fans on to 190 degrees, we put engine ice in it, dump all your old coolant out, put new coolant in, you're never even gonna have the fan come on unless you stop for traffic. Super nice stuff. You can hit us up, hit Shane up in the parts department, 864-244-5447. Shane will get you all your stuff shipped to you.
Alright boys, here we go on the dyno. Let's see what this thing is all about. You with the okie doke on the dyno, figured I would at least take you for a little street ride. We're gonna take this thing on its first cruise. Everything seems to be doing good so far. We got just a splash of MR12 in it. You can see down here at the gas gauge, she's about on empty. Hopefully it don't leave us walking. But I just wanted to see what the rideability was like on this thing, see how it's doing. You can see the speedometer is definitely acting goofy. I've got the wrong wheel speed sensor brake hanger basically in the rear wheel. I've got one off a GSX-R 1000 and it doesn't fit just right. So the traction control and all the stuff is going crazy because it's getting an inaccurate reading. Hopefully we'll get a little area to roll on it up here and see how this thing performs. So far we got the tune driving perfectly smooth, feels literally just like a stock bike. Everything seems to be going well so far. You see, not offering to run hot any, seems to be cruising around. Of course, we just left the shop and everything seems to be perfectly normal so far. I've got about 28 pounds of air in the back tire. Probably too much to hold this kind of power. You can see it says it's 76 degrees outside. Oh man, road's wet right there. I don't think it's truly that warm. I'd say more like 70. Spun the tire there. Check behind us, make sure no oinkers are back there. We clear. Woo! That was, oh, there. That was pretty good. She felt pretty strong. I felt real strong. A lot different from stock. So keep in mind too, I've got the gearing on this thing. I've got the stock front sprocket, but I've gone down 2 teeth on the rear. So this is the same gearing that I ran when I was stock wheelbase with the stock engine. So This is definitely a toned down gearing from what we would run normally with this stretched application. We're gonna go ahead and bust a UE right here. Traffic is stupid today. My quick shifter is not working either. I gotta look into that. I don't know why. It should be working. So we're just foot shifting normal. No air shifter, no quick shifter, no nothing. Just using our good old-fashioned hands and feet, boys. Alright, let's see what we got. Second gear. We gotta hit them first. We can't hit them second gear. Streets is clear behind us. Ah, too much once we went to second. Woo. Pretty stout, boys. What do you think? Comment in the comments below. That's gonna do it for today's video. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you guys next. Hey, wait. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for further notifications when we do new videos. Smash that like button. As always, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Boys, look at here, look at here. Dazzling Drew has finished up with this other white busa. This thing looks super, super good. So this bike is only stretched about 4 inches. You can see the back tire is almost fully up under the tail section, to where my personal bike, the back tire, the peak of the tire is back a couple inches. I would say it's probably a good solid 2 inches difference. So what do you think? Do you like the look of the shorter, or do you like the look of the longer like mine? I personally, I like the look of mine, but I think this, for the everyday street riding guy, this may be better. I think this is still gonna curve really well, it's gonna handle really well, it's gonna eliminate a lot of the wheeling, but I think I may end up going shorter with my bike. I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna see how this thing does with this new motor once we get it fired up. Let's fire this one up, see how it sounds. Brock's Pentacarbon exhaust. Sounds super, super good. The Pentacarbon is definitely